Many times, people believe they won't face any negative outcomes for their actions. However, it's interesting to see what occurs when these entitled individuals, often referred to as Karens, are actually apprehended. These instances can be quite surprising and gratifying, highlighting moments when these individuals come to terms with the consequences of their behavior. Sarah Boone faced accusations of causing her husband Jorge's death by locking him inside a suitcase and abandoning him, prompting a swift interrogation to ascertain the truth behind her actions.
So he had some injuries to his left shoulder. He had a cut near his lip. You could see his mouth was a little
I haven't laid a
swollen.
hand on him.
Okay. What about the scratches? Because there's also sex.
Yes.
Okay. Because there's also like a scratch on like the back of his neck, like kind of like going, but it's like going straight across.
I have no idea what that's from. In all honesty, we have not gotten into it.
Okay.
That's why, like, the only thing I thought you guys were going to ask me about, which I was going to be honest with you anyway, are the scratch marks on his back.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else, I have no idea what it is.
Yesterday, when we took photographs of your overall body, and they did the buccal swabs, did they go under your fingernails?
No.
Okay. Are you willing to let us
Absolutely.
swab underneath your fingernails?
Go for it.
Okay.
Asking to collect a sample from underneath Sarah's fingernails might sound unusual, but it could help greatly in figuring out how Jorge sustained his recent injuries. Since the injuries are still new, there's a good chance that forensic analysis could uncover dried blood or skin cells beneath Sarah's nails. This evidence could directly implicate her. However, Sarah's situation is unfavorable, as there are other incriminating pieces of evidence that were easily discovered.
Okay. Do I have to watch this? I continuously throw up. I don't sleep. I don't want to see it, if that's okay.
Well, it's on your phone, and you can either explain it or we take it for what it is.
Yeah. We're just trying to give you the opportunity to tell us what's going on. That's it.
For everything you've done to me. Fuck you.
And it's
Fuck
just-
you.
That's you, your voice.
Stupid. That's my name. Don't wear it up.
I don't want to watch it, please.
In the video, Jorge was inside a suitcase pleading to be released, while Sarah mocked him from outside. This video became a crucial piece of evidence for the police, especially because it originated from Sarah's own phone.
So this is upside down. So in order for him to have gotten into it,
It was flipped up.
right, it was flipped up normal.
Yes.
Like as if you're packing something. So this is upside down.
Guys, this is killing me right now.
Currently, Sarah is clearly attempting to assert her innocence. She tells the detectives that the video deeply disturbs her. However, can we truly believe this is the reaction of a woman watching a video of her husband's death? While people do react differently to traumatic situations, her response seems unusually unemotional, almost as if she's making an effort to show minimal concern to the police.
I don't mean to sound negative, and I don't know if I can say this, but like it's like you guys are kind of trying to like feed me. Like,
No, I'm just trying to show you a video that you no longer want to watch because you probably don't want to know the outcome of how and what you said.
well, I know what.
You know what's on that video now?
No.
You remember making that video?
No,
Why don't you remember making the video?
probably because we had been drinking.
But you weren't drunk.
No.
Sarah is making a strong effort to justify the video, but her explanation unintentionally reveals that she recorded it and left him alone in the suitcase. Since Jorge's death resulted from her negligence, this could be considered a manslaughter case. However, her attempt to convince the detectives that it was an accident is not very convincing.
What do you think is going to happen if you leave somebody in a confined space like that?
Well, I thought by not zipping it up all the way, it would be okay. My plan was not to leave him in the
And what was your
suitcase,
plan?
waiting for him to come upstairs.
And then when he did it?
I fell asleep.
You said you were up there 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, somebody not coming up.
Knowing that the last time you saw him was in the suitcase, 30 minutes later, you're like, maybe I should go check on him. Maybe I shouldn't.
No.
Well, that didn't cross your mind because it didn't happen.
That's like an assumption. Like that's what you all are thinking. Just
We're asking.
it's the drinking.
During summer, she invests nearly 2 hours attempting anxiously to sway the detectives' opinions and justify the incriminating proof they've presented. However, the detectives stay entirely unaffected and ultimately conclude that they've gathered sufficient information.
Do you promise and swear that everything we talked about today has been true and accurate to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, but it was not intentional.
Okay. Okay.
All right, do me a favor, stand up,
Why is this happening?
because George is dead.
Not intentionally.
We understand that.
He's still dead.
Well, we don't
Someone
really
needs to
understand
call Brian, please.
that. Okay.
Or can I not make a phone call?
You'll be able to make a phone call when we get you down to the jail.
So why is this
Afforded.
happening? So this was a trick.
No, it's not a
No,
trick.
not
How
a
was it a
trick.
trick? Your response to everything was basically, I didn't do it.
Intentionally.
Doesn't matter. He's still dead.
Sarah has been accused of second-degree murder and could potentially receive a life sentence. The trial is currently in progress as of the time this video was uploaded.